Hi my lovely ladies. I wanted to show you two things today. I'm going to do them in two different videos so neither one is too long. This first one's going to be how to contour with your foundation and bronzer and that kind of thing, but without buying a whole bunch of extra products, using what you already have. And the second one is going to be my newfound little trick for my eyes. So with the first one, I've prepped my face with my moisturizer, which in my case is this little gem. Love it. And then with a little bit of the Glorious. I used about a pea-sized amount all over my face, just gives me a good base. So I'm gonna take my pressed powder, which is probably my second favorite thing from Unique, might even be more than the mascara. It is just that amazing. So it's just a pressed powder, and I used a little sponge, and it covers so well. I used to use a cream foundation and then a powder and a concealer because I don't have nice skin. I don't have that beautiful, flawless, blemish-free skin. I've got scars, I've got active acne. It's just not the greatest. So you deal with what you've got and work with it. It is what it is. So anyways, you don't even need a lot. Just use what you have on the sponge, rub it around. You can add more, but you really don't need a whole lot. Cover your whole face, forehead to neck. I need to use a little extra on my neck because that's where I have that blessed hormonal acne. Okay, so the lighting is bad in my bathroom, but then I'm going to take this. This is the matte pigment. It's actually for your eyes. It's Infatuated, and it started out as my favorite eye contour. But I wanted to contour my face one day, and I didn't have another color foundation to use, nor did I want to spend another $30 on another foundation for just contouring. So I put a little bit on a paper towel, and I take a fluff brush and I pounce it in there a little bit. Little bit goes a long way. These are highly pigmented colors, so you can add more, but if you start with too much, you're gonna have to start over. Okay, so pounce it in your brush, and you want to go with the three: forehead, the hollow of your cheek, and then below your jawline. So I start with this beautiful face in the hollow of my cheek because that's where I want the majority of it. And then up, just along my forehead, the top part, because I have a big forehead. And then under my neck. And I like to do like a, think of a Nike swoosh. Up into the ear. Under the apple of your cheek. Up into your ear. Okay. Same thing, other side. Fish face. Forehead. This you can see. It's awkward. And under the jaw. These pigments are $12 a piece, and it's also my favorite eye color, so it's a twofold. Add a little until you get the color that you want. difference? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so then I finished with my Beachfront bronzer, and I used the lightest shade, Sunset. There's two inside. Matte, shimmer. So first I start down the middle, pounce it in both, go over what you just contoured to add some more so it looks natural. And yes, it's necessary to make clear your face. And just dust it over. You just want to add a little bit of warmth back in your face so you don't look like a ghost. Then focusing just in the shimmer. My apples. Try not to poke yourself in the eye. Okay. Okay. Whatever's left on the brush, just dust on your neck so you don't have. You don't want the makeup line. Okay, so then another trick. The shimmer pigments, eye pigments again. This one's in Curious, so it's a shimmery white. And I take my finger, tiny bit on my finger, and I dot up my nose because my nose is big and I don't like it. So I want to elongate just along the center of my nose. Dot right here. I'm gonna blend it in. You're highlighting the top of your cheekbone. You don't want people to be able to see it and say, oh wow, she's got white shimmer on her cheekbone. You don't want that. You just want it to reflect the light. So very tiny bit goes very far. Another really great eye pigment for highlighting under your brow bone, highlighting your tear duct. Really awesome. One thing I go back and do at the very end is again with the Infatuated on my little towel here, so I don't get too much, on my pounce brush. I'm going to go along the sides of my nose, very, very, very lightly. So just want to shadow it a little, reduce the size that my nose looks in pictures. That's it. Those few products. This is my base foundation. This is how I start my look every day. So I'll list them below so you know what colors I used. And I'll also list my link if you want to get them. And I will list my friend's link for this. In case, because this has been amazing for me. Amazing. I have oily skin, so using a moisturizer doesn't work well, but this controls the oil and keeps my skin hydrated, because living in South Dakota, for some reason, my skin is very dry. If I don't moisturize it, it feels like it's going to crack off my face, and oily at the same time. So that's awesome, but amazing. So, check the comments below for the link for the products. And leave any questions you have. Stay tuned for my next video. Stay lovely, my peeps.